Alright guys, here we go. Eagle River Moto 2, and we are green. Aw man, I think that might have been detail there. Gets into the wall right off the rip, and that slows everybody down a lot. Yes, I believe it is detail in the lead right now. Now we have this entire huge pack behind him, which you're going to see for quite a bit right here. Opix in 4th right now, winner of the previous moto. Pretty impressive coming out of him. Rookie driver of this season. Oh, it looks like we have Storm and Detail battling for the lead. Oh, Storm gets Detail into the wall. Slaunch makes a big move. Opix also makes a big move. Slaunch to the lead. Oh, they get really squirrely in the S's, and this 4-wide pack is just insane right now. Oh, I think that's... Yep, that was Opix right there. Ends up wrecking back to 5th now, I think. And then Storm in 4th. Detail in 2nd, and Luke in 3rd. Slaunch still holding on to the lead. But even with all the cheese, this 4-way pack is staying pretty tight-knit right here. It looks like we could have a similar outcome of the first race. I mean, even though this is kind of early, the leader has a pretty big gap already, and then it's kind of a huge pack behind him, so it'd be hard for anyone to catch. That's how, if you want to go back, a little throwback Thursday action, and rewatch the Eagle River race from the first season, you'll see kind of a similar story. Luke won the race, and it was kind of the same thing. It was like, had a good start, got off to a big lead, and then at that point, it was pretty much over. There was a lot of people there, too, a lot of drivers. That first Eagle River race being one of the craziest races in HRL that I remember, because there were so many people there, and it's such a close quarters track. Oh, here we have Opix making a move on Storm. Not going to complete the pass, but they are definitely battling. Oh, Opix goes into the rock, and that's going to hurt him badly. Storm's going to hold on to that 4th place position. Not looking good for Opix here. In fact, the way the field is running, Slaunch would win the overall right now. Luke is also really close. If he gets into 2nd, he would have it if these results stay the same. So if Luke gets 2nd, he could have the overall. But right now, Slaunch has it. Unless Opix makes some sort of insane move. Here we're watching Slaunch in the lead, running some pretty solid laps. He has two moto wins on the season so far, and is always on the podium. Actually, 3rd place in points at the point of this race, or before this race. He's coming into this race 3rd place in points. Actually, after the last moto, he might have already passed Detail. I think, yeah, no, he'd be 2nd place in points now, behind Opix, going into this moto. Going into the event, he was in 3rd. Here we're going to watch Opix. He has gotten by Storm at this point. Storm had some lag issues, and it was very unfortunate for him. Storm's behind Opix, but he's actually about a lap down because the lag issues really put him that far back. So Storm kind of got hit with the cheese. Opix is now in 4th, though, and Luke and Detail have... You haven't really seen much of it yet, but they have been battling pretty much this entire time, and Opix is actually gaining on them, which is good for him because he needs a 2nd place to win the overall. If he does not get 2nd, he will not win the overall. Whoa, Luke trying to make a move on Detail gets insanely loose right there. And you can see him on the radar. Opix is actually catching up. And Luke has been trying to pass Detail for laps on laps on laps now. Yep, Opix is definitely right there. He's actually gained quite a bit of ground. Very good event here for Opix. Even if he gets 4th, very good event. Scores his first moto win in the first moto, and That's pretty huge for him. He also, earlier in the night, got his first heat win, so pretty historic night for Optics. Detail gets very loose. Luke's going to go to the inside. Oh, Detail takes away the line, and Luke ends up getting into the wall. And I think we just hit, we either hit white flag or 2 to go. Oh, no, I believe we just hit 2 to go right there, actually. Well, Luke getting into Detail. Very rough battle here. Opix is also caught up. You can see him on the radar. Luke's going to try to make a move. 2 wheels hard going into the white flag. Opix right on their bumpers now. If they make any kind of mistake, he is directly there. We're going to go to his view so you can watch this battle go down side by side up there. Luke and Detail still smashing and grabbing. Luke's going to dive to the inside. Can he do anything? Oh, they make contact into the wall. Opix goes by for second and takes the overall. Detail takes third. Luke takes fourth. And Storm is going to take fifth. Slaunch with the Moto win, but Opix with the last corner cheese is able to get second place and get his first overall victory of his career. His first Moto win and his first overall win in on the same track, same event. Congrats to Slaunch, though, for winning the race. And there you have your podium. I'll see you guys next time.